Good evening. Let me say this first. To His Eminence, long live Greece and the history of the world. Forever. The culture, I've heard many people mention that this evening. And you've heard it also, Arabella. But that's an interesting word, culture. Very interesting word. No one is more true to the Constitution of the United States, which I carry in my left-hand pocket every day. Not that I was kidding, did you? I wear this even when I go swimming. No, not really. But no one's truer to the Constitution of the United States than Greek Americans. No one. You understand every part of it. You breathe it. Your lifestyles breathe this freedom. And today, you're honoring one of the great Greek Americans, one of the great Americans in the United States, John Sakellaris.
Yeah.
The Alexander the Great Award of Merit. And I can present to you, John, if you'll please come up here. And I have a few words to say. Move the program along, right? Carol. The best presentation I can make to my good friend, John Sakellaris, because when I present this to him, present it to John and his whole family, is the congressional record. And his record, his biography, his accomplishments are now an indelible mark in the Congress of the United States forever.
Wow.
Forever.
That is nice. That's awesome.
I present this in honor of the individual who did all the fresco inside the Capitol of the United States, Mr. Bramidi. His name is Italian, his mother was Greek. Let's get the record straight here. Came here with nothing to the United States of America, zero. And did all the beautiful work in the Capitol of the United States. Worked hard. He came here for one reason: to become a citizen and to give service to his country. The gentleman standing to my right gives service to his country. I will not suffer you through this because you'll get mad at me. But the gold seal of the Congress is on here, and his life is spread upon the record of the Congress, the longest standing democratic institution that we know of in modern times. John Sakellaris is a gentleman. I met him in 1981. I met him August 21st of 1981 in Jersey City. I know where exactly he was. He was providing food. He was providing food for the people in the courthouse, in the administration building. That's how I met him, quite by accident. But I knew he was a friend of Jim Florio, who would sometime later become the governor of the state of New Jersey. And John was a very, very close friend of Jim Florio's, a very, very reputable, honest politician who told you exactly what he felt. And maybe that's why he didn't win the second time, I don't know. But more importantly, he was a friend. You know, the word friend is thrown about many, many times. What is a real friend? A real friend is a friend that accompanies you not only in good times, but not so good times. A good friend is not a sunshine friend and moves simply for in his own behalf. This is a true friend, because he doesn't go south when things get hot. or turn and run. Now, I stand before you humbly, grandson of Italian immigrants. I stand before you humbly knowing I grew up in South Paterson, New Jersey, amongst all kinds of people, from all ethnicities, nationalities, and religions. I played ball with many Greek Americans in South Paterson. One of the best players I ever played with was Tom Evangelist. He's probably one of the best players that ever came out of New Jersey. I say that for a reason. We are not always going to agree on every issue, but you will always know where I stand. I have the greatest respect. I think I've only been imperfect in many eyes on one issue, but I'm pretty darn good on the other issues. And I'm very proud of my relationship with the Greeks and Greek Americans. I am proud of our relationship, and I want to present from all of us, not just me, from all of us, the congressional record, a tribute to John Sakellaris. And I'll open it up by I won't read the whole thing, I promise, the opening and closing. As I stood, Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize Mr. John Sakellaris for founding and serving as chairman of the board of Pan-Gregorian Enterprises and for his contributions to the state of New Jersey. As a distinguished member of the Greek community, Mr. Sakellaris has dedicated himself to helping his fellow Greeks. The job of a United States Congressman involves much that is rewarding, yet nothing compares to recognizing and commemorating the achievements of individuals like Mr. John Sakellaris. Mr. Speaker, I ask that you join our colleagues, Mr. Sakellaris' family and friends, all those whose lives he has touched, and me, in recognizing Mr. John Sakellaris. John, God bless you. God bless your family. I know I speak for the ambassador, our good friend from Cyprus. God bless America. Thank you, everyone.